Hi everyone, Renzi here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create blogs that are designed to rank in Google using ChatGPT. Now, before we dive into the actual steps, I want to show you a general overview of what's going down in this video. That way you would have a good understanding of the things that we are about to partake. So let's get into it. So here is the overview of the steps on how to create blog articles using ChatGPT. So first step is really to analyze competition. So we're gonna find keyword and then find pages that are ranking for this keyword, and we're gonna use that and ask ChatGPT to analyze this keyword, these pages. And then we are going to set rules and conditions for ChatGPT to remember, and then use those conditions and rules to write the outline and then to write the article draft. And of course, we are going to ask ChatGPT to create the outline based on analysis and initial draft, of course, again based on the conditions and rules. And then we are also going to ask ChatGPT to look for hyperlinks. It could be from the existing pages, or we could ask ChatGPT just to pull semantically related web pages that we can use in the article. Just either or either. And then the next two steps would be check the final draft based on the helpful content criteria, which we will be one of the conditions we will be setting up, and we'll be asking ChatGPT to remember. And then we will have ChatGPT check for NLP friendliness. So the last two bits are really going to be a separator, or it's what's going to separate your content versus what's ranking out there. This is what's going to happen in the next few minutes. So let's go ahead and get started. Here we go. So this is the in your screen right here. This is the prompts that we've developed and created, and we are using to create blog articles using ChatGPT. And then okay, so let's just get started. Okay, so first let me move my hair right here. All right, so this is already open ChatGPT, right? So let's choose let's say our topic would be what to feed kittens. All right, so this is our keyword, and right, just straightforward. You can just go ahead here. I won't go dive deep into finding keywords or validating your keywords. But yeah, the idea is look for keywords, check the top pages, and see how they are. And then what you do is we're going to grab those URLs, and then we will gonna start our prompt here. So we're gonna P1 is prompt, the first prompt, P1 prompt 1. So we're gonna copy and paste it here, and then of course we're gonna remove this here, and then we're gonna grab the URLs right here. So competition 1, yeah, competition. Don't worry about this template right here. We are going to, you can see the description in the video, and I will link to the blog article version of this tutorial, so you can use it whenever you can. Oops, I don't want to show that. Okay, so we are going, so the first prompt here is we will tell ChatGPT that we are going to create an article about what to feed kittens. That's our keyword. And then to do that, we will analyze the following ranking pages in order for our article to rank higher in Google. Here are the pages, okay? And then this is important. So when you say, do you understand here? Basically, you want ChatGPT to echo what you just told them or told it. If that makes sense. And then next is we just next prompt, we just copy and paste it in. Okay, we will call this list, so we want ChatGPT to remember this list as the ranking pages, so we labeled it as ranking pages. right here. Then okay, next we are going to set our conditions. Very straightforward right here. So okay, next I want you to create a list of criteria based on the content of this page. Okay, sure, here's the base of he. So basically what we ask ChatGPT is to analyze the helpful content outline here by Google and create summarize it and make a criteria out of it. So, and then next is we are going to tell ChatGPT to excuse me, let me pause. Okay, so next step is we are in prompt number 4. So what we're doing here after ChatGPT has summarized the content of this guideline here, he created a list of criteria, and then we asked ChatGPT to remember this criteria moving forward, and then yes, we asked him. So do you understand? Basically, we're asking him to echo that. And then next is okay. So next is we will ask him or ChatGPT. So we will going to ask it. Just gonna say it to create an outline, then combine the ranking pages. Yeah. So next is so it's basically echoing what we just said. Yes, I will understand. I will analyze the ranking pages to identify the content outline, combine them to create a final outline, and then we will refer to this page. Okay, so if so, then create the final outline now. Okay, so now we're asking ChatGPT to create the outline for us. It's not as simple as just asking ChatGPT, okay, we want an outline for this keyword. We're basically asking ChatGPT to analyze the ranking pages, pull out the outline of those pages, and then combine those outlines as we have illustrated here. And then we want ChatGPT. And then the last part is we want ChatGPT to remember this, and we will call this the final outline. So whenever we use it, or whenever we want to make adjustments, so we're just gonna call it the final outline right here. Right. Next is, so of course we want to the next step here is basically run another analysis of the ranking pages and find content gaps. So we basically want ChatGPT to identify content gaps of each of the ranking pages, and then out of that analysis we are going to ask him to combine it with the outline we just created. So every time we update the outline, we will call it final outline. So just to be consistent there. Okay, so he said yes, and so he echoed what we just said. Now we are going to ask him, okay, if so, run the analysis now. Alright, so sometimes ChatGPT will just pull out the parts that he can add, or sometimes ChatGPT will create a separate outline that he thinks we should combine to it. So if that is the case, you just ask. You can see here. You can just prompt to combine. You can just say ask ChatGPT to combine those outlines into the final outline, and then call it the final outline. So, but in this case, right here. So to address the content gaps, I recommend adding the following, just like this one. So okay, so we are going to right. So we are going to ask him to please combine your recommendations to the please rewrite the final outline. Was that a final outline? We would call it final outline. Okay, and include your recommendations. Sure, here's the update. So this is an extra step that we do. Sometimes ChatGPT just creates this for us. Okay, so he also remembers, that we are going to use this as the final outline. That we are going to call this the final outline, the updated version as the final outline. Okay, from here you can actually make a good case whether or not, okay, you like it or you don't like it. You can just rerun everything, make adjustments to the prompts. That way it will fit what you have in mind, or will fit based on your manual check of the pages right here. But so let's go ahead and do that. So right here we have introduction, we have nutritional requirements for kitten, which is good. Feeding schedule. I'm already thinking of asking ChatGPT to create a table here, and also maybe a table here. Okay, or maybe just combine this and make it a big table right there. And then commercial kitten food options, and then homemade kittens, which is good. Which is okay. So it special dietary needs, treats for kittens, water consumption, which is really it's really comprehensive. It's really almost everything is there. And the good part here is if there's ever an overlap or topic overlap, it could be just the feeding schedule, and this could be only the part where it overlaps in terms of intent. But I don't mind. It's because majority of the content here is really about what to feed kitten. So it's breaking down everything that I need to know on what to feed kitten. So again, even though ChatGPT is creating the outline for us, it is our job to understand the outline before we proceed further. All right, so from here we are just going to continue with our prompts here. All right, so next is this one, prompt number 9. Okay. All right, so what's happening is we are asking ChatGPT to understand this requirements, writing conditions. Now, in different cases, you could, or different industries, you can change the instructions here, or you can add certain instructions like writing tone, writing style, or shall we say, like if you want the article to read like it's you're a professional, or let's say a healthcare professional. So you can also include instructions here. We will be testing out different different instructions, see if that would work. All right, so now it's already remembering that these conditions here, and we are instructing it that we will label this as writing condition. Okay, so that's next right there. Next is number 10. So there are 2 prompts here. So now I want you to find hyperlinks. So we want to find hyperlinks, anchor links used in the body, and then the first one is asking ChatGPT to check the ranking pages and find hyperlinks that they are using, or anchor text. So or ask ChatGPT to find related web pages based on our keywords, and create a list of hyperlinks using that method. So the only time you would not want to use this, or you can test basically. So, but the only time you would not want to use this is, for example, if you are, or the list that you get is linking to product pages, or not really useful in terms of, or not, it's going to be a conflict of interest, then by all means you use the other set here. But this is not a hard fast rule. You can always go back and do manual work for this. I just find that if you are able to do this with ChatGPT, then that really also help save with extra step with optimizing pages on the website. Okay, so I'll start with this one. Now I want to find links in the ranking pages. Okay, you guys will like here, blah 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 blah. Okay, and now let's say, okay, something in, okay, so okay, you can say, I forgot to add it here, but you can just say, okay, now start creating the list of hyperlinks. Okay, it's now prompting to it could be a long list because we have 3 and it's really a guide. Alright, so okay, so when we have this, it's again, there's a level of due diligence, manual work involved in validating this hyperlink, because these are just from spit out by ChatGPT. Okay, so you need to check this one when you finalize the content. Okay, all right. So following the writing condition I created. Okay, so we're going to start writing the content right here. So it's P11 right here, 11. Okay, but first let me pull out another tool that we use to optimize contents. Okay, let me show you that. So this is another tool that we use to optimize content, and the reason why we are using this, let me just add this properly. And the reason why we use this is well, we used to use this before ChatGPT was born. But yeah, it's basically an SEO writing tool assistant that helps us with initial draft, and then you have what I was saying is we use this to create outlines and optimize it for, okay, let's just let it run for now. So I'll just go back here and grab this outline right here. Okay, so something for the team to kind of outline right there. So this is something for the let's say for the content manager to check when he starts qualifying or validating the information of the content. So yeah, so we have the outline here. We'll just make it big like that. Then okay, so this also tells us like an average ballpark of how long the content should be. Okay, so other information is like headers, links, images, number of images to use with 3, and all this kind of stuff. So there are informations, or I will be showing you on a separate video how we use phrase in creating contents and using ChatGPT as well. So yeah, I'll be showing you some features here that could really be useful. If you are interested in that video, just comment in the comment section below. Okay, so all right, so we have the outline right here. So we just created tabs. So instead of Google Doc, we use this. Is because we can add different versions here, just in case ChatGPT doesn't show us to I mean, for some reason ChatGPT doesn't provide the information or doesn't give us the right outline or draft that we wanted. So we use this for that purpose. But for the most part, this is also useful for analyzing what's ranking out there, stuff like that. Okay, so enough about phrase. Alright, so alright, so we have already hyperlinks here. We can also grab this one and validate this. Okay, just add it under content brief, and then we just say hyperlinks. Just one word, right? Just drop it here. Okay, now we are done with that one. So we already know that our article should be 1200 long right here, research right here, word count, average word count is 1200. Okay, this could be more or less, but that's the ballpark we're going after. All right, so following here, like, let's go And we're still recording. Okay, so following the writing conditions I created, please write an article that's 1,000. We could shoot for 1,300 words long based on the final outline you created. Okay, here we go. Right, so you can see it's using the markdown formatting, using bullets, which is really good. One thing that I've been struggling really to make ChatGPT do is adding what you call formatting, so bold, italic, and underscore stuff. So I'll just let it finish. So I'll just say continue. As you know, ChatGPT only is able to remember or write up to 4,000 tokens. So that's a token is like half a word, so you're safe. So it's only able to write like 2,000 words per prompt. So I think we're done right there. Okay, so if it forgets, for example, it did not follow the rules here, so I specifically mentioned each phrase should have, okay, so this is number 4. Okay, so I would say please rewrite the outline and make sure to follow number 4, or we can just add number 4 of the writing conditions. Okay, here we go. So where is that? Okay, sure is some phrases and blah bolded process. Okay. Oh, wait. So pause this. Okay, so my bad. So I said rewrite the outline, but I should have said rewrite the article. Okay, so yeah, this is another hack that you just if ever this is not the output that you expect, you can just go back and edit the last prompt or whichever step that you think you should adjust. So here, so please rewrite the article and make sure to follow. Okay, all right, so here we go. Conditions. Okay, there you go. So it's highlighting items here, which is what we want for the blog. And then I'll just let this finish, and then we can go back and continue. Okay. So it finishes creating the outline, the draft with we could still add some more styling here and there, but I think for the most part they should we can just already work on this one. Okay, so next is, now I want you to find, we already done with 11. Okay, so now we are going to ask it to remember. Okay, do you understand? Okay, so prompt 12 is, now we're going to look for hyperlinks. We are going to ask it to insert the hyperlinks, right? Okay, let's push. There are cases when if it's unable to insert, then we can the second version of this is like initial draft and insert. Please rewrite the initial draft and insert. Basically, we're asking it to do its own job to finding hyperlinks to insert into the articles, useful resources. Again, there's going to be a part where you manually check those resources. Okay, so we are going to start there. Okay, then we are going to ask it. Okay, so go ahead and start inserting the hyperlinks. Okay, let's see how that works. Okay, still has the bold and everything. The font, I would like to I would like it to use underline and underscores. I mean italic and underscores, but yeah, that works. So right here I can already see a product, which we will be this could be products here, which we might have to remove. So again, let's just have it to continue. All right, here. Okay, water consumptions, water form on fountain. No? Cheap water fountains. What is that? Okay, I think this is another product. Commercial kitchen treats, chewy. Again, this is yeah. It's unfortunately it's pulling out products links, mainly because it's like the topic is all about what to feed kids. So it usually is prone to products. But what you can do is like what we will do is we are going to find products that we can associate or clients' own products and inject it into the article and get rid of this. But yeah, for the most part, you can see it's working, and it's it's really doing what I'm asking it to do. Now next is we're not doing any manual work yet at this point. Okay, so next is after we done initial draft. Please remember. Okay, so we are going to ask it again to remember this as the final draft moving forward. Okay. All right. So I will just no, not perhaps, but we are going to copy this again and put it under phrase. You can say initial draft right here. Now with the links already. Go. So just come on. Okay. Treats. Was that correct? It's only 2 parts. Okay, that's good. Okay, right. That's here. I can see it says that my article is 1,000, almost the mark that we wanted. But don't worry about it Don't worry about it yet. So we'll come back here and do our manual work of analyzing the content. All right. So next is I want to write this. Okay. So. Alright, so now I want them to this is the last few steps here. Basically, we want to check it for the helpful content criteria. So if it's anything lower than 8.5 average, then we're gonna ask ChatGPT to rewrite it. So I can see here, there's only one 8 out of 10 concise. But yeah, you can decide to whether or not ask ChatGPT to write. Let's say I could say please rewrite the initial draft based on to improve number 4 of your analysis. Oh no, series writing of your rating. Okay. So right then, what after he writes the content here, then you can go back and have it rated again, or we can say okay, go back. Let's put it back. So let's say it's number 4 and number 2 and 6. We want, let's say we'll just aim for 10 out of 10. So number 3, 4, and 6. Okay, then just let it rerun. Okay, it's just a process of improving, whether if you're happy or not, and so on and so forth. If you're satisfied, then you can proceed to the next step. But yeah, you can see here how you are able to do this in just about, I don't know, less than 10 minutes or so. But as you go along, as you do more of this, it will expedite, make things faster for you. So yeah, that's how we can do it. So yeah, I'll continue. Okay, just for the sake of demonstration, I will be showing you like the beyond the steps. So this is beyond the steps, so you can go back and check this in the future. All right, okay. So then after that, again, we're just gonna ask this to rate this again. Okay, just have it rated again, see if that works. Okay, 3 out of 3, 9 out of 3. Not 10 out of 10 for everything, but we have improved number 3 and number 4 to some extent, which that's really good. So just again, I will just copy this into the initial draft. So we are going to, as we go along, we're just gonna be changing things every time we have an update here with this one right here. Okay. Say hey, oh, okay, that has to be down here, excuse me. Okay, make sure this is okay. So now yeah, it reduces, but don't worry about it. Okay, it's less. All right, so now I want to read final draft from SQL basic. Okay, then yeah, we already done with that. So we are just gonna say, please remember this article was recorded to final draft. So again, we just want every time we create a version, we just want we will have to ask it to remember it as the final draft moving forward. And then of course, not last but not the least, okay, here we go. So I want you to define, again, we are going to check this for NLP friendliness. Okay, so that's the last part. So okay. I didn't. It's still generating. Okay, I forgot. Has to be final draft only. Final draft. Okay. Define. Okay, what did you define? It's a good thing you have Grammarly on your side. I want you to define. Just I want you to define, and then NLP and then so the first prompt is when you have an existing page, and then the second one is what we are using now. Okay, so we did save. Okay, so it's gonna understand what NLP friendly NLP means, and it's gonna create a criteria right here, and then it's gonna give us a score. So if it's anything like 8.5 out of 10 lower, then I would go ahead and have this as much as possible perfected. But in our case, I think I'm happy with where it is right now. So I will just go ahead and do not forget this. Okay, the ratings. Okay, this is just when again we are not happy with the score here. I even said it should be 8.5. Okay, 8.5 has score is lower than, okay, just okay. So from here, it's just a matter of manually checking the outline right here. So I would say, how long, I don't know how long the video is already, but you already have an understanding of how number one, how we create blogs using ChatGPT. Number two, basically how to use ChatGPT to to get the best out of it using to get the best version of the content that you can provide. So let me just show you a couple of more ways you can take control of this. So I could say just for the last one, it's feeding schedule and portion control. Create a table for the sections. Here's where you do freestyling. Okay, there you go. Here's the feeding trailer. Okay, so I can use this. I can use that, and okay, boom, here you go. See, it's that easy. Okay, yeah, so you can, again, you can add, remove, improve, combine, do anything you want, but that saved us a week's work of analyzing, creating an outline, creating the content, and qualifying the content right here. So it's just a matter of 10 or 20 minutes or less. And the next step, of course, is we are going to validate the content, or fact check the content. Of course, have our content team run through the information here. Of course, he needs to swap out things, insert things, and etc. But there you go. I hope that you find this video useful. Expect an updated version of this, so where we will be showing you results whenever we can, because we're currently working on a blog that we are going to be using moving forward for examples, so that we can show you like actual results of what we're doing, and so on and so forth. If you have questions, feel free to comment them down below. I'd be happy to share my thoughts and opinion. That's it for this video, and thank you for checking out. Cheers, bye, peace, y'all.